The HMNZS Manawi Wowie Wowie Wowie.
Manawinui, 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 Manawinui.
So, some developments have happened. We did a video like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. So this is the friend of Dorothy sea captain, the female sea captain.
Yes.
That crashed the Navy ship into a reef.
Actually, I think you did this video on your own. I don't think I was in the first one.
No, you absolutely were.
Shit, I can't keep track anymore.
Remember we did all the fake news headlines?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Breaking! Navy ship commander panics at thought of handling large hard object full of semen. Breaking! Friend of Dorothy, New Zealander captain, says, I don't know what went wrong. The ship handles nothing like a Subaru Forester. Breaking! New Zealander crew stunned just minutes before sinking as lesbian captain announces all hands on dick. Well, some developments have happened, like I said. There's been a court of inquiry.
That's right. Where we last left off, they were saying they had to investigate further.
Yeah, and they were saying you can't blame this on gender. You can't blame this on the chick just because she's a chick.
Yeah, you can't just say chicks are bad boat drivers.
Remember this chick?
That is actually something of a triumph, frankly.
Yes.
Yeah, she was trying to spin it into like a positive thing.
That's right.
Well, we're going to hear from her again today. Her name's Judith Collins. In fact, she's going to be like the focal point of this video.
And is Judith about to eat crow?
Oh, she's about to eat some fucking dick. So let's go.
Man who crashed into a reef. Biological octopus, a friend of Dorothy. New Zealand's navy is so lame, so spastic, lame and gay. Man who crashed into a reef.
We are about to hear from the Chief of Navy, who has received the interim report into the grounding and sinking of HMNZS Manawanui last month.
Human errors.
That's basically it in a nutshell.
He was very short and succinct, wasn't he?
Well, I've actually edited this right down, obviously. But most of the edits I do are just to like remove like fluff and hot air and just fucking gaps.
Yeah.
But anyway, where I'd like to start this journey is just after we did this video, Judith Collins came out with a scathing attack on men, on misogynistic men.
That's right, yeah.
Giving these poor defenseless women shit for crashing boats and shit, right?
Yeah.
So we never looked at that. I just really want to quickly go over that with you.
What is not tracking well is the deeply concerning misogynistic narrative that reared its head before our people had even made it home to New Zealand. The one thing that we already know did not cause it is the gender of the ship's captain, a woman with 30 years naval experience who on the night made the call to get her people to safety.
She talks that up so much, right? She made the stunning and brave call to get her people to safety. At least no one died. That's going to be a theme coming up.
Yeah, that was definitely the angle they were pushing to put a little bit of sexy spin on this whole debacle.
Yeah, but you know what gets me, right? I was thinking about this, and it's like such a fucking null point. Like imagine if I said, yeah, I had a crash on the highway, my car skidded off the road, then caught fire, and I made the stunning and brave call to get out.
I was doing 180 down the wrong way off the motorway.
Yeah.
But I made the call to stop and get out of the car. Nobody got hurt.
Yeah, I mean, the ship was on fire. It hit a reef, it was on fire, it was listing, it was sinking. And they made the spectacular call of maybe we should get off the fucking ship.
Of course she's gonna get the crew off the ship, as if she wouldn't get them off the ship. It's like, no, we will drown with this ship
Yeah, it just seems such a moot point to me.
for the honour of the Manawa Wawi.
Manawinui, Manawinui, Manawinui.
How come sometimes Baldy wears black and then he wears white?
It's a symbol of national mourning. So when he's wearing black, it means that everything's good. No one fucked up a ship. And when he's wearing white, it means no, a lesbian crashed a ship into the... I wouldn't have a clue. I don't know why. I'm just making shit up.
Oh, you so got me then. I thought that was true.
Yeah, so anyway, let's continue.
I'm appalled to see the comments online from these armchair admirals. I thought, seriously, it was 2024.
Oh, it's 2024. It's current year.
Current year.
It's been a while since we've heard fucking current year.
I know, I thought that one died in the ass a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because it's 2015.
What the hell's going on here with people who are sitting there in their armchair, operating their keyboard, making comments about people that they do not know, about an area they do not know, and they're just vile.
Just note what she said then. People sitting in their armchairs being armchair admirals, talking about areas they know nothing about. Just keep that in mind.
Were they the actual admirals? Because you'd think they would know what they were talking about.
No. She's talking about trolls online. She's probably talking about us.
I am New Zealand's first female Defence Minister. The Army has its first female Chief of Army, Major General Rose King. Manawa Nui's captain, Commander Yvonne Gray, is female.
Was female. The ship's fucking gone, Judith. How's her listing off? There's so many females. We're all female. The world is female. The future's female. This like proves some sort of point.
We are all appointed on merit, not gender. I took it upon myself to look up the details of one of the keyboard warriors, or the armchair admirals as we now refer to them in my team.
Listen to this next bit, right? She's like someone who's really mad at the internet. Like she's doom scrolling through fucking Twitter or Reddit or something, and she's seen like hate comments, and she's like, fuck this, I hate these people. I'm gonna get them. But she's a fucking government minister.
He's from Melbourne in Australia, commenting in a very negative way on our Royal New Zealand Navy, and particularly the women. I looked to see what else I could find about him. Well, he is someone who drives something. He drives a truck. And I think that he should keep his comments to people who drive trucks rather than to people who drive ships.
Whoa!
Been abusing the background check technology, the government there a little bit.
Well, remember before how I said keep it in mind how she said people who don't know about these areas? I Malcontent did a video about this. We spoke about him last time. He's been doing a great job covering this. But he was saying that this guy from Melbourne, right, it turns out that he's not just a truck driver. He's a guy that like runs a safety company for like large transports and shit.
Oh, wow.
So he organises these big transport projects, and he is responsible for keeping people safe. But not only that, he's a Kiwi. He's originally a Kiwi, and he was in the fucking Navy.
Oh, you fucked that one up, didn't you, Joyce? What is her name, Joyce?
Judith.
Judith. You fucked that one up, Judith, didn't you? Yeah, you made yourself look like a right punce.
Yeah, but how's that? Oh my God, I'm going to name and shame you. This guy on the internet saying bad things about me.
And so what if he is just a truck driver? Like a truck driver can't have an opinion?
Yeah, exactly. You just drive trucks, you fucking lowly peasant.
Yeah.
How dare you have an opinion on what the Navy does? Fuck you, Joyce, Judith. She's going to be Joyce now.
I know.
These are the sorts of people I'm calling out, and I'm happy to call them out for as long as it takes to stop this behaviour. Because, you know, New Zealanders are better than this. Be better.
Shut up, Mum. Doesn't she give you those vibes?
Oh, yeah.
New Zealanders are better than this. Be better.
Oh, it's major Karen vibes.
Don't make me count to 3.
Yeah.
You know what it's got vibes of? Is like your 4th grade teacher who goes, now who stole the whatever it is? No one's going to recess until someone owns up. You know when they used to do that sort of shit?
And what we see now is we have women in uniform being abused by other people like that in the streets. This is outrageous behaviour.
See, it's classic internet shit crackery. Like she's going, oh, there's fucking mean comments. How dare you do mean comments? Stop the mean comments. Oh, also, we're being abused now. It's your fault. We're being abused. It's like victim mentality. Fucking, I'm gonna name and shame you. You're a bad guy. You're probably on the alt-right. And now we're being abused.
I'd just like to leave you with a quote I heard that seems particularly relevant. We are women. We are only half the world, but we gave birth to the whole world. No one on this planet should be ignorant of our views or our voices. So stand up for us. Rear Admiral.
I love how she says, we are women, we are strong, we are proud, we're independent. So stick up for us, please. Rear Admiral, as she turns around.
That doesn't make any sense. We are women. We make up half of the world. Actually, women make up more than half of the world.
Yeah, it's like 51%, isn't it?
Yeah, yet you men need to stick up for us, even though there's more of us.
Yeah, and women can do anything that men can. Now protect us. Anyway, this Rear Admiral is standing there like he's in a fucking ISIS hostage video. And then one of the press gaggle give him a question like, and Rear Admiral, what do you think of all this rampant sexism? Watch this.
Rear Admiral, do you have anything further to add to that about, I suppose, those deeply misogynistic comments towards people within?
I think the minister covered it really well. It's disgusting.
Oh, what she said. What she said.
Yeah, I stand with Joyce.
I will protect her with my life and shut the fuck up when required, my queen. So anyway, we fast forward to current day.
Human errors.
Okay, so let's hear this fella explain what exactly happened.
Can we just acknowledge now too that he's the one explaining and not Joyce? Joyce has gotten a lot more quiet over there. What's wrong, Joyce?
The ship's autopilot was not disengaged when it should have been.
Yes,
She left it in cruise control.
yes.
Oh, she left it in cruise control, man.
Look at how pissed Joyce looks.
I know, that's a fucking sour face. She looks like she's sucking a lemon.
Joyce.
The crew was not aware that Manawanui remained in autopilot and as a consequence mistakenly assessed the ship's failure to respond to directional changes to the thruster controls as a thruster control failure. Remaining in autopilot resulted in the ship maintaining a course of 340 degrees towards land until grounding and eventually stranding. The ship suffered a series of catastrophic fires before capsizing and sinking. A separate disciplinary process outside of the Court of Inquiry will need to be initiated.
At least nobody died.
Nice cut too.
See, I've cut a lot of silence out so far.
Yeah.
I've cut a lot of like and ands and just pauses because it just makes for a speedier video. But this next bit, I give no guarantees as to the accuracy of the order of things being said, if that makes sense.
How can you be such a dumbass captain? It won't turn left and I don't know why.
Well, look at this, right? He sort of explains why this happened kind of thing in like a really, really basic way.
Okay.
Like a really crude way.
When you're in autopilot, you can, if you attempt to do it in a directional change, and you're in autopilot, it won't change direction.
At least nobody died.
No shit, Rear Admiral.
Well, see, what gets me about this is our car cuts off cruise control when you fucking pretty much do anything.
Yeah.
Well, when you do anything with the pedals
Brakes.
anyway. So surely they can rig something up to do a similar thing in the ship. You know what I mean? Like, surely there's some, like, auto electrician out there. Fucking Dave from Dave's Auto Electrician down the fucking street. You know, can probably rig that up. If you fuck with the controls, it shuts off the cruise control. It just seems silly.
At least nobody died.
Yeah, so fucking Janice, Joyce, whatever the fuck, she gets up now and she's like, oh, well, I suppose I better fucking say something. She's got to eat fucking crow hard.
I love it.
Now, as I said, I make no guarantees as to the order of these clips, but it gives you the basic gist of what she says.
You fucked with it.
I think nobody is happy about this. This is not at all a good result. But as I've said, at least nobody died. Complaining about it's not going to make it better. The main thing is, at least nobody died. We get on, we sort out all of the lessons from this. We don't allow this to happen again. You're just, I think, as shocked as we all are, but at least nobody died. I don't think anyone can fault Navy standing up and saying, this is what happened, and we own it, we're going to fix it as much as we can. At least nobody died. 70 odd people could have been dead, but at least nobody died. One thing worked, and that was at least nobody died. Getting people off the ship at the right time. If they'd waited much longer with that list, I don't think we'd be having this conversation. At least nobody died.
Excellent.
Look, at least no one died. I actually think this is something of a triumph.
That is actually something of a triumph, frankly.
Look, again, I just don't see the fucking triumph in saying, like, she made the stunning and brave call for people to get off the burning, sinking ship. It just seems like a no-brainer. Like, of course you're going to get off the fucking sinking, burning ship.
What surprises me is that that's the only mention of the captain that they will refer to, the at least nobody died shit. They haven't talked about her as an individual making that mistake as a captain at all. It was a technical error. Oh, this is what happened. It was on. Who made the mistake?
Yeah.
Who left the fucking autopilot on?
Yeah, who left the cruise control on? And maybe this hearing should look into fucking training and, like, getting Dave from fucking Dave's Auto Electricians to jerry rig something up. You know, like a fail safe. Like when we tap the brakes in the car.
They like design the interior for chick captains differently. Like there's a giant neon pink button, autopilot button, and a little clown pops out of the dashboard saying, uh-oh, 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 turn me off, turn me off.
Yeah. And then it immediately follows up with, you're doing a great job, honey.
At least nobody died.
Yeah, so anyway, that's where we are. I can't wait for the disciplinary trials to happen because I want to see some blame, you know? I want to see some real fucking misogyny.
There won't be blame, there'll be coddling. The judge will probably be female.
Yeah, that's a good point. And it will come down to like systems and training and not just you're a dumb bitch.
And then the judge will say, but at least nobody died.
At least nobody died.
Well, yeah, that was interesting. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you visit Sugar Tits. She's got a channel.
I do.
There's a link in the description and we'll catch you later. Ta-ta, bye-bye.
See ya.
I don't want to meet man, one who crashed into a reef. By a little octopus, a friend of Dorothy. New Zealand's navy is so lame, so spastic, lame and gay. Man, one who crashed into